The smell of burning was the first thing they noticed. Sharp, bitter, out of place in the frozen air of Norway's Isdalen Valley. The father stopped walking. His daughters fell silent. Something was wrong. As he followed the trail of smoke, the landscape grew eerily quiet. No birds, no wind, just the crunch of their boots on the cold ground. Then they saw her, a woman's body, hidden between the rocks, burned, still, surrounded by objects arranged with unsettling precision. A watch, jewelry, bottles, a broken umbrella, nothing scattered, nothing random. It looked less like a tragedy and more like a message. The scene was too deliberate, too careful. Investigators would later say it felt as though someone had tried to erase her, but not completely, as if they wanted her found but not understood. When police arrived, the cold air tightened around them. They examined her hands. The fingerprints were gone, scraped away with precision. Her clothes had no labels. Every identifying mark had been removed. Whoever she had been leaving behind a mask long before she died. But the strongest part was the arrangement of her belongings. A watch placed beside her, jewelry laid out neatly, bottles lined up as if someone had paused, thought, and then positioned each of them with intention. It didn't look like panic, it looked like ritual. As investigators searched for answers, a new lead emerged. 2 suitcases left at the Bergen train station. Inside, the mystery deepened. Wigs, multiple currencies, several passports, each with a different name. A coded notebook filled with strange combinations of letters and numbers, and a prescription. The doctor's name scratched off with the same precision used on her fingerprints. She had moved through Europe like a ghost, checking into hotels under false identities, switching languages effortlessly, always alone. Staff remembered her elegance, her expensive clothes, the way she scanned the room before sitting down. Some said she looked frightened. Others said she looked like she was watching someone. The autopsy only added more confusion. A lethal mix of sleeping pills and carbon monoxide. Burns that didn't match the environment. No campfire. No accelerant. A fire that seemed to have happened without a source. And yet, despite the international alerts, no one came forward. No missing person matched her. No family claimed her. She was a woman who had erased herself long before someone else finished the job. Because this was the height of the Cold War, theories spread quickly. Her coded notes resembled surveillance logs. Her wigs and passports suggested undercover work, and she had visited areas near military testing sites. Places that would have been of interest to intelligence agencies. Was she a spy caught in the wrong place? Was she double-crossed? Or was she trying to disappear from a life she no longer wanted? Decades later, modern DNA testing offered a faint whisper of truth. She was likely from Central Europe, perhaps Germany, maybe France. But even with new technology, our identity remained locked behind silence. Every clue led to another dead end. And so, the story lingers. A woman with no name, found in a valley known for death, surrounded by clues that feel like riddles. A life lived in shadows, a death wrapped in secrecy, and a mystery that refuses to fade. Some believe she was a spy. Some believe she was running from danger. Others think she was caught in a world she could no longer escape. But the truth remains buried in the cold stones of Isdalen Valley, where the wind still carries a faint echo of a life lived in silence, and a death that left more questions than answer. This is the story of the Isdalen woman.